Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our China All Eurekas challenge, which so far, so good. We haven't screwed anything up along the way. You know, we've had hiccups here and there, like the great scientist in particular was a hiccup, I would say. But right now, we're feeling pretty good for at least the short term. It's a good thing we paid attention last time and saw that we needed to kill something with a knight for military science. So we're building our knight here. We still need 3 industrial zones. We've only got 2. One of them's working on a workshop. The other, I think, is over here with a workshop queued up. We need 3 workshops to be able to get industrialization. And that, in turn, will hopefully let us get the Ruhr over here, which I'm not positive about, but I think we'll be able to place. We need to figure it out sooner rather than later. Because if anything screws up, we have to build Ruhr over here or build some other wonder at some point. Doesn't have to be Ruhr, but it seemed like it might be useful for us. I could have you start building an industrial zone. You're building the mausoleum. Your industrial zone will take 14 turns. I will start building an industrial zone with you. And I still want my capital to be getting more and more population so that it can get to size 10 and drop its industrial zone as well. Because that one's a pretty beefy one, like a 5 or a 6, I think, at this point. We're definitely just gonna hit this with a little quarry. We have a caravel on this side. Ooh, okay, so there are barbarians over here. That will be where our knight goes to get a kill, probably. Let me just take a gander over here. So there's a skirmisher. There's a little goody hut as well. What's our best food source? We get a 2-2. That's not too bad. I don't know if it's what I would prefer overall, but I'm just trying to get them to grow a little faster. You have 5 charges, my friend. What if you were to come over here and help our capital out a little bit? I think that's probably better than anything you can do up in that little town. The little town is kind of a... It's an afterthought right now. It's not super important to us. It's just... It's more, you know, it's more bodies. It's more room for... districts. So it is at least sort of useful. Right now it's not providing a whole lot of function, but we can make that work, I think. We're at 68 of 80 for era score. What's our timeline on this? 17 to 37 turns. What did we find this time? Another goody hut on this village. So there's a military or a barbarian camp, and then there's at least 2 goody huts over here. So we should send a crossbowman accompanied by a knight in here to get some work done. We're sending this man up here, I believe. Category 4 hurricane has arrived. Alright. Let's try to swim past it. Nothing bad has ever happened trying to swim past a hurricane, right? I didn't think so. It's an excellent plan, and it's surely not fraught with peril. They've got coursers. It's a spearman guarding it, so we have the opportunity for success over here. I'm thinking maybe we might try to get a second knight with... No, we wanted 1,000 gold up here for this university, so I don't want to spend 800 something on a knight. It is tempting just to make... No! Okay. That hurricane, it was messing with me. It was like, we're coming for you, we're coming. Ah, just kidding. Just kidding. I saw it. You saw it. It was definitely out there threatening us. This is a decent chunk of land over here too. We could potentially go start settling here. It would have been a better settlement, well, other than the Eleanor. I kind of want to fight Eleanor at some point, but as long as we're maintaining our loyalty
And first,
and she's not winning by culture, we're in an okay spot. Not a great spot, but an okay one. He's gonna venture up onto this platform soon. By platform, I mean the land. Theoretically, he's on a platform right now. These little boats. In theory. But we don't know for sure. We picked up metal casting. We need 2 bombards for the ability to research siege tactics. Siege tactics lets us build forts, which lets us get to ballistics, which gives us these big boys in the form of field cannons. And I've never known how to pronounce this thing, cuirassier. It's not. I always thought maybe it was cuirass. I don't know. We've gone over this in the past, but like I said, I just don't know how that one's pronounced. I think I first ran into that word playing probably Diablo. Not the like job role, but it was like a chest piece or something. We could get printing. What is printing in the line for? Military science. We don't need to prioritize printing, I suppose, although it's useful for some things. I guess, you know, banking, we have to get 2 banks at some point, so I could see us going for that. I do still see an aqueduct in Chengdu's future. But probably, we need you to get, okay, let's get you getting the 2 bombards. It'll take you 16 turns for a shipyard, which we need 2 of. Let's get our trade routes up to max. I think I might be done looking at this island, but we'll see. Another goodie hut over here. So no one has checked this place out, or if they did a very poor job of exploring it. Cool. Our crouching tiger has almost arrived at his destination, which is this goodie hut. What's going on over here? We must help those targeted by unrestrained aggression. This is all unmet players.
It's all papers and forms.
Unmet players are up to no good. Do we need to change up anything right now? That's my current question. At some point, we're going to want to slot in professional army, but we haven't gotten to the point where we have our field cannons and whatnot. So for now, I'd say we're good. Although we might drop out colonization for something else. Now, we'll leave colonization for now. We should get more settlements, but we have so much to acquire still. They might, maybe you'll make another settler after this, perhaps. Perhaps that's your next goal in life. We have the ability for alliances, which we should definitely try to make use of. I like guilds for the governor title, and if we hadn't gotten lucky with a scientist, we would have needed this for one of our unlocks as well. Did we get the Enlightenment one as well? I think we might have gotten, like, Enlightenment and... Yeah, so scientific theory was Enlightenment. And then banking was that one. So those were relatively easy to get. It's kind of unfortunate that That's how we got him. All right, I would like you to leave here, or at least have to deal with my knight instead of just having to deal with a crossbowman. If that's cool with you. I think it might be cool with you, because it's happening. We kind of need you to go find people now. You were having fun exploring this island, I understand. It's very useful. But the time is right for you to go find the remaining individuals that we're up against. So here we go. We'll be able to drop, unless he walks back here, we'll be able to drop both of these boys on board, which is excellent for us. So capital. We do need a military engineer, so let's go ahead and get that. You're the only one who can do that, and then let's queue up a settler. The military engineer is necessary to build 2 forts in our territory. And now England is the one that makes the most sense to go spy on. Go check out London, see what there is to see there. The reason Victor exists is to kind of be good for our loyalty, so I'm going to give him this just to try to reinforce the area. Let's go try to get an alliance. So I don't remember what the levels of alliances do. Can we see? It doesn't tell you what. It doesn't tell you what the ranked up versions do, but I'm pretty sure we want to try to build up a research alliance. So I'm gonna see about forming a research alliance with our buddy. It's I mean, it'd be nice to have a cultural alliance with her so she can't flip us, but she doesn't like us that much right now. I tried to trade with her, I think earlier. Got the boost for theology. There is a problem, I think. Late game goody huts can actually give you technologies. So that's something that I'm now worrying about when I hit these. Please don't give me a technology that I haven't earned a Eureka for. That would be extremely rude of you. Do you think this skirmisher is going to stand here and fight, or do you think he's going to try to flee? I think he might try to stand and fight, which is just a mistake. Okay, let's have our man start exploring. He's probably not the best for exploring, but you know what? He's the only one that happens to be there right now. It's the town of Shat. It's the Nubian queen. Amanito is here. Hello, my friend. I'm glad to meet you. And we also found candy. Were you going after that candy? What's happening with you? Let me send you a delegation. Do we want to trade anything? You don't have pearls, and you look like somebody who would enjoy having pearls, and you're paying a hefty price for it, so thank you for that. I'm gonna do these one at a time because I want to see what your reaction is to them. You don't have mercury. You're willing to pay a decent price, but you liked the pearls more than the mercury. That's fair. Pearls are a little easier to work with, I think, than mercury. You're only willing to give 3 per turn for the sugar. I'm sorry, but this is not for you. This sugar is not for you. It's for someone else. But we appreciate your patronage.
If you're the
For the other goods. Alright, Bombard is here. Bombard is here. By the way, I think there's a... If you've never played China before, I think I've already earned this one, but there is a... I think it's for having 3 or 4 crouching tigers placed on a Great Wall at any given time. Pretty sure I earned that in the past. Okay, so we want to try to just get rid of you. And then we're just going to try to make some room out here. It doesn't matter. The knight just needs to get a kill. The knight needs a kill. Easily done. We got this one. Let me go ahead and grab printing. So I will purchase this university to help us out. And I guess, you know, for coastal defense, I say move the bombard over here, and then we can maybe move the second one down to this one just to make sure, or Beijing even, because they don't have anything going on right now. Or they probably should have something going on, I would imagine. What do we want from you? Let's get a building. So this man needs to place down 2 forts. I'm seeing 1 fordable location over here. This desert. There's plenty of fordable locations. I probably should have just come up to the tundra, actually. Hold on. Let's go make tundra forts. Tundra forts sound like a good time right now for us. I don't know if they sound like a good time in general. Might be kind of depressing being at a tundra fort. But for our purposes, making 2 forts, it seems reliable.
A vast tomb
The mausoleum
lies
is
over
here.
me in Halicarnassus. Of such dimensions.
So if we can get
of
engineers,
such
we'll have 2
exquisite
charges,
beauty
and then
as no other
also
shade
now
can
this is just
boast.
making our coastal tiles better. Because it is different than it used to be. So there's some nice little tiles. What else can you do to make this better? You could always get your shipyard, which will make the production higher out there. Definitely could come in handy. 25 turns for an industrial zone. Let's get your shipyard instead. We're working on industrial zones elsewhere. Oh, thank you. Thank you for providing me with the military science boost. How bad is this guy gonna hurt me? He's a strength 47. We have a melee defense of something less than that. What we're gonna do is go try to place him elsewhere. 2 builds. 2 builds. It's time for some mines over here, I think. As we all know, a mine is a terrible thing to waste. So let's get it going.
Organisms
The
don't
Great
think of
Barrier
CO2
Reef
and
and Tamiris. What's going on, Tommy? Amanita is very friendly right now. Let me hook you up with a friendship. Tamiris, I think we might, we might start a beautiful friendship as well. But you have to hear me out. We're gonna start a trade for sugar. That's acceptable. And then I need you to go ahead and just, instead of getting angry, I need you to be happy. If you're happy and you know it, declare friendship. That's how it goes. So this is our second workshop because we built one up here. Our third workshop will be this one. We need this quickly. It's taking a little too long. It's making me uncomfortable. Get another trader, please. We're going to the capital. The capital gets all the lovin' here. Do I want to do that? I mean, we're running out of things that are giving us decent food over here, so it's kind of feeling like diminishing returns, if you ask me. What are these barbarians doing? I want to place you away from being hit by coursers, if at all possible. By the way, I saw one of your comments talking about making Mexico City pay for the wall. It made me laugh. I wish I had come up and stolen one of their builders at some point. And then use that to build the walls. Matthias. Which one of you is the high score friend? We haven't met the highest score person, have we? That's not the right button. They're still unmet. We've met everyone else. So out of the new people, Mr. Corvinus, the Raven. Tamiris, you did it. I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. And she's averse to backstabs, so she doesn't believe in it. Let me see what everybody's relationship is. So she's at war with Hungary. And then Nubia and Hungary are getting along. So it might be better to side with these friends, Nubia and Hungary, over the crazy horse lady, which, as far as I'm concerned, is just a good idea anyway. So let me send you 19 horses and then 19 iron. What would you give me for this? That's respectable. We're working things out here. This is a heck of a name. Not even gonna. They can't even render the text correctly. That's how insane this is. We got K's that are bumped up. We got an H that's bumped up over here. Is this part of the language, or is this just something weird with the font? It corrected itself when I zoomed in a little bit, so I'm thinking it was some weird rendering issue, and not just how Hungary likes to drop their letters down. You want me to give you 20? You want to? Nah, not right now. Nah, see? Okay, so he's able to make some landfall over here. They're being kind of weird. These barbarians are being weird. They don't seem to care about actually attacking me at the present moment, which I find kind of odd. All right, let's look at what our actual trade routes are across the board, because I'm thinking that maybe we're missing out on other opportunities by the fact that we're just focused on. I don't want science though, is the thing. I kind of want science. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go here. 2 production, 10 gold, 2 science, 1 faith. I'm okay with it. If you're okay with it. Together, we can get through this. English cavalry. She's not following my challenge. I made it very clear to her at the beginning that we had a challenge going on, and she just said, "Nah, I'm not gonna worry about that. That's your problem. That's a you issue." Which was fair enough, but still annoyed me. Oh, they finally decided to get in there and attack me.
What gunpowder did for?
We picked up printing. What was the boost for printing? That was 2 universities, okay. I just wanted to make sure that we had it. We're about to get we got our second bombard. Own 2, okay, boosted, good. I was like, why was it not showing up as boosted there? We definitely had the prereqs. I was very concerned for a moment, just a moment. I figured it would work itself out. If not, you know what? Make another bombard. Who really cares? Not the end of the world. Bombards are nice. Oh, dude, can we? So we can aqueduct. Can we somehow get like a dam involved? Nah, it doesn't look like it, right? The dam would have to go there. We can't hook this up with an aqueduct at the same time either. Would we rather have a dam over an... I mean, the aqueduct takes 4 turns, so let's just do this. I want to boost my industrial zone a little more. I'm feeling good about that. Just continue to hold the line here. You'll be able to shoot at this spearman next turn, so I'm not going to move you the full distance. Have 2 forts in your territory. Why can't we build a fort right now? Siege. Oh, we're going towards siege tactics. All right, you sir, just wait here. Once we get siege tactics, everything will be cool. But for now, you can't do what we need you to do. So we're just gonna have you wait there. It's okay. Not your fault, and not really a problem either. It would have been a problem if I was depending on that for my next research, but I'm not. I'm not right now. Nubia has pillaged an enemy farm? She's insane. The people need to be fed. Okay, so you got your industrial zone. Another trade route? I mean, I could just start building these wonders out here. No one's built the Great Lighthouse. More movement for our units in the water. We could put it here as well and get... So, Great Lighthouse, these have to be built right next to the harbor, unfortunately. I was just thinking of surrounding this, but let's drop a Great Lighthouse down. Give our thing a little adjacency bonus. A little 2 adjacency bonuses, actually, but who's counting? We need you to boost, and then we can just start stealing tech. We're going to try to start stealing tech right off the bat. We got to hit every Eureka, man. We can steal anything we can lie, cheat, and steal our way to is okay with me. No!
Rocks in my path? You can't go around. You can't go.
You can't go around arresting the Thieves Guild. Well, that was brutal. My poor crossbow friend was murdered. We still have more crossbows, but they're hanging out over here. He's earned experience. I'm gonna use this experience to try to kill these barbarians, because we're gonna get 1 XP per attack over there now that he's leveled up. So it's not super useful for us. What do we want next? Another spy. Diplomatic service, that's fair. You should probably work on a granary. You're looking like you're having some struggles for food over there, which is not surprising. Reina, welcome aboard. Let's send you over here. I think it's probably an acceptable location for you to hang out long term. You can probably buy a house there. I gotta be honest with you. I think you're gonna be sticking around. You might want to put your roots down even. Oh, yes. We need to fix this. But our Great Wall is now also getting us culture, which is incredible. Now there's even more reason to be building Great Walls, but you have to build them on border tiles, which makes it a little trickier for us. We could drop some across here. It's only I mean, it's 2 gold and 2 culture per turn. That's not bad, right? It's nothing to go crazy about, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. 2 points away from our golden age. We've found more of her territory. She's a beast. She's real good. I'm very impressed with what she's done. Is there anything interesting to see? Oh, there's a city. There's a city down here. You captured Antioch? Of course you did. I expect nothing less from you. Okay, we will get another builder. Builders are always appreciated. We're 1 point away, 1 era score. What's getting us era score right now? Every time we build a district. So we're locked in 5 turns. We're locked in. It's not a big deal. We got this. Nothing to concern yourself with. It's in the bag. What about a little commercial hub? I'm feeling that maybe dropping a +1 down is okay, just to... It might will it actually boost this? You got 2 from these. You got 1 from being next to the... Actually, you got 4 between the aqueduct and the 2 resources, right? And then you got 1 more here. No, you're a full one. You're a full one. You're a full one. This is 2. And then between 2 districts, so I don't think adding another one in the mix will get us there is what the gist of it is. I might not have done the math there right, but I don't think dropping 1 more district down is going to turn it to a +7. It'd be nice if it did, but I don't think that's how it's going to work out for us. I'm still interested in maybe at some point landing a holy site. It's not too important to us at this point, but I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. Is there anything? Who gets us the most cult? So we could trade for culture to Kish. Let's do that. We could get Mexico City back on our side. I don't know if I care about that, though. I'm looking to maybe build a Great Wall along here. We could actually, let's see. We could take it up further. And Great Wall this entire section. We could actually loop it around through here maybe, but not, obviously you could do like, oh, you can't loop into this. This can't be a Great Wall because it's not on the edge territory, so. All sorts of special rules, man. Great Wall, why you gotta be like that? Why can't you be simple? It's pretty simple. It's not too complicated. Okay, so he's protecting this area, which is going to be the site of a new Chinese city. Well, somewhere in here. I don't know if in particular it's going to be this spot. It might be that spot. It's not terrible. It might be. We might settle on this tobacco. Why, you ask? Mainly the harbor situation. It's a decent harbor right there. And this place, you know, it would thrive with a decent harbor. So I think taking the respectable harbor is not a bad play for us. Oh man, we could get Great Zimbabwe. Can we place it over here? If we bought that tile? Must be built adjacent to a commercial hub with a market and adjacent to cattle. So it could go to any of these tiles as well. Let me... If I drop it over here, then we can potentially get a theater from one of these other cities next to it. So let me go for Great Zimbabwe. I will purchase a tile first. It only makes sense to do such a thing. And then, sir, you begin your great Zimbabwe. You can't place it there? Must be built adjacent. Oh, it has to be adjacent to a commercial hub as well. Nah, I gotcha. I forgot about that aspect of it, obviously. So let's put it here. And then, you know, at some point we might drop a theater down next to it. If we haven't already dropped a theater here, I don't think we have. This place has got all sorts of needs right now. I'm being very greedy over here. You just continue to hang out right there, my friend. You're doing good work. We're very proud of what you've accomplished. Who is the other player? You have a settler wandering? Dude, I want to fix this wall now. Now that I have all this culture coming from it, I want to fix. I want to fix things. 10 turns. We're definitely getting it because we get 1 from a district, and we're making a district, so we're good to go. All right, you're gonna come over here as well. This knight can only do so much, though. You know, he's putting in 110% for you guys. He's gonna need a little bit of assistance to get by. Can you snag this builder from them? Oh, it's getting dangerous.
The lowest.
He's having
is a
some
diplomat, is a
struggles
man.
over here. That much is apparent. Okay, we're putting Machiavellianism in here because stealing stuff is important to us. I think I'd rather have Wisselbanken than Caravanseries. We can trade with our buddy and get more food and production out of it than we otherwise would. You doing okay? He's dying. He's running India and he's dying, so you're doing just fine. We believe in you. Have we hit the point where you can make forts now? We have hit the point. So this one's gonna be a fort. No doubt about it. And then what if we take the wall and just bring it through here? That means that any of these tiles are fair game for a fort. It's a good time to build a fort up here. Build 3 workshops. I really want that to be done. Oh, we're gonna be able to buy a workshop, right? You got your workshop. You also have one. So next turn we'll buy one over here in Chen. And we'll be good to go. So let's head towards industrialization. What do we need for that? Square rigging first. It's gonna work out beautifully for us. That's all you need to know. Alright, he's gonna start a great wall back here. I don't know if I should pay for putting it all the way out, but if we kept this tile, this could become an adjacent, like, commercial hub or something. So it's you know, respectable to leave that one open. So I'm gonna purchase this tile because it's gonna be the start of our Great Wall up here. The start of something great. Camps get better. Let's go this way. All right, let's take a look at where everybody is now that we've met everybody but the top of the charts. We're at 398, still bottom score. The number 1 player is nearly double our score at 782. We don't know who they are. Eleanor's in second with 697. Our new friends. Hold on, let's look at our new friends. So Tamiris is 522. Corvinus 519, and then Amanita 480. So they're struggling at the lower end of the spectrum. I mean, they're better than us, but what can you do? We're not conquering everybody because we're trying to throttle our research. So we're gonna be in a middling score this game probably. We're getting 83.1 science per turn. Unmet player is ahead of us. Nubia's at 86. England's at 104. 79 for the Arabs. 58 from Hungary. 49 from Tamiris. So we might... I mean, I think we've probably got a decent amount on the tech thing just because we've been, in general, taking low-hanging fruits, and because everything's a Eureka, it's taking us, even though we have less science output than Eleanor, we're spending less science overall per technology, so that probably is the reason for the difference in technologies earned versus her technology score. Unmet players at 7 of 133. Eleanor's at 3 of 111. So they're not really in any powerful position there yet, thankfully. Religions are 2 of 7 at max, which is fine. Diplomacy, 4 of 20. Also fine for now. So we're in a good place for the future. We're going to be expanding over to this little island. This is going to be our territory as well. There's other islands in here that are potentially up for grabs. This is connected to Tamiris' territory, but there's still a potential for dropping something there. But we're going to claim this island, maybe claim a city down here, the only city you could drop in here. And, yeah, we'll get some work done. Let's take a look at this real quick as well. Just, you know, it's important to monitor it. We're going to buy the next workshop, so industrialization will be fine. We need to get our shipyards. We need to get neighborhoods, which is, I mean, we can hold off on getting sanitation for some time, probably. But we need industrialization to be able to get coal power plants, coal mines, etc. We need shipyards to get ironclad, which is the other part of steel. We need 3 musketmen, so I need to actually work on making those as well. So there's plenty to look at, but so far so good. I'm feeling confident about it. Like, I think we're in a pretty respectable position right now. Not great, but so far getting the job done, and that's all we need for the time being. We will be getting into a golden age soon, or a heroic age, right? Because we are in a dark age, so it's gonna be heroic. That will be nice for us. All right, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.